Here we go. Okay. We're just going to do Kyle C's, right?
Yep.
We're just going to channel Kyle. So there's the camera.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, everybody. I want to look
It's
down.
so distracting because our camera is down, or our screen is down here, right?
That's like practicing talking to the camera.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is Tammy Smith.
And this is Elizabeth Perch.
And we are
The Mormon Minimalists.
That is so great because... Why is that great, Tammy?
That is so fantastic because we're Mormons. You're Mormon, right, Elizabeth?
Yes, I am.
You are. And that kind of defines us because we were talking about a lot of things about how our mind stuff and the spiritual stuff affects our daily life.
Right.
And because I was telling you about, I listened to Deepak, however you say his name.
Chopra.
There you go. And
he's a buddy of mine.
Right, Kyle C's and Martha Beck. All of these people. And I keep having to translate what they're saying into Mormon.
Oh, you're right.
Right?
Into Mormon.
Right?
That's right. That's right. And, like, I haven't...
But I could talk to you about it.
Right, because we have that common thing.
Language.
Like, I was raised Mormon. I was Mormon as a young adult. And then I was an active Mormon for a long time.
Right? So, because we're Mormon, we have that. And that really does have its own language. And so the world has this language that we agree with. And we've been able to translate. But sometimes I think people get stuck translating.
Right. They don't understand, or they don't think the words apply to them, or they're confused by them, or,
right.
Yeah.
So
but
that's
we figured it out.
We did. And that's the Mormon part. And the minimalist part is these are our goals.
Mm-hmm.
And some of us have, so I got in a trailer and spent 7 months driving around the country with 7 of my children. And then came home for 2 years and then went back out last year with 6 kids. And so I really, really working on this minimal thing.
Right. And it's the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's when people think that minimalism is all about your stuff.
Right. And that's where I was. I was like, if I can get rid of the stuff, my life gets better.
Yes.
But my mind stayed the same.
Yes. And so we accumulate the stuff over again, or we have stuff that we don't even take care of. And
right.
Yeah. And my story was weight. Weight as stuff. Mm-hmm. Right? And I lost a lot of weight. And I thought if I just lost weight, everything would be better.
Right.
And I'd lose some weight. And guess what? I didn't change my brain. And it came back.
Right.
And then recently I figured out why. Right? It's all because of the thoughts in our head.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. And that's how we kind of connected. I mean, we're good friends from shooting and doing that kind of stuff and connected there. But we connected around this mind stuff and the weight stuff. Because I've lost 50 pounds, but you've lost...
over 150 pounds.
Whoa!
Yeah. Like, look at us watching ourselves on the video.
So, and minding our necks.
Yeah, I know. Like, am I sideways and you see my gobble?
So, that's us. We're the Mormon Minimalists. And we're going to talk about minimalism. And we're going to share what makes the difference. It's in here.
It's in there. And we got together and we decided we were writing a book. And
we're going to write a couple books, but we have one that we're super excited about.
Super excited. And it's going to come out around Christmas time. Mm-hmm. And this YouTube channel is going to kind of document the trials and tribulations and joy and happiness
of walking the walk.
Of walking the walk. Of what do we call? Progress, not perfection. Right?
Yep.
So we all have the things that we want to be better in, and you're going to watch kind of behind the scenes. Tammy and I work through the process of the book.
Right. Because a lot of people think that they can't teach anything unless they have it completely figured out and they're perfect at it. But the reality is, you only need to be a chapter ahead.
That's amazing.
Right?
That's really good, because I'm like, you only have to be further than the people that we're showing, and you come up with a chapter ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, that's from Rachel DeMille from TJ Ed Education, which I
really?
love. So I will give
So
her that.
give her credit.
I will give her credit for that. But that's the idea, is that we don't have to have a master's degree in whatever subject that we're teaching. We just need to be a chapter ahead of our students. And so we're doing this as we're leading the way. And we have experience. We've done this 150 pounds. That's amazing.
Yes, thank you.
And I am totally excited about my 50.
Yes.
Yep, and I've held it. It's off for a year, which is even better, because a lot of times people lose the weight, but like you said.
And then keep it back on.
Right.
I can't tell you, I have lost hundreds and hundreds of pounds, gained it, lost it, gained it, lost it. And the 150 is net loss. Not all the weight I've ever lost in my life.
Right. And for me, getting rid of the stuff, like moving into a trailer and driving away, was how I figured out getting rid of the stuff. But now I'm back here and I have all the stuff in a house.
All the stuff
that I didn't get rid of. We got rid of tons of stuff, but we still have stuff to get rid of.
And we have, my husband and I, Bill and I, when we left from Bush, Alaska, from Bethel, we got rid of all our stuff. So we came back to Anchorage with a couple of totes and the Christmas stuff and some savable, keepsakes. Right? And now look at our house, and you'll see more of both of our houses, right? But here, this is my office, and look at their stuff, right?
That's right. So,
and you can't even see the stuff we cleared away to film this video.
And that's just part of what it is. Another thing that Rachel says that I absolutely believe is true. And she says, there is a force greater than gravity that fills up your empty spaces and your empty time. And
your empty brain.
And your empty brain, right?
Yes.
So they advocate a 6-month purge, and it's like, get rid of it all every 6 months.
So I thought I was a minimalist. I mean, I guess I am a minimalist. You can be whatever you want to. But Tammy has really done a lot of research on the whole minimalism thing and what it means for her. And this is another thing, Tammy, we got to tell people. Yeah. You need to find your own path.
You do not have to jump in a trailer and travel the world with 7 children. That was my dream. It doesn't have to be yours. And everybody has a different level of minimalism.
And we're even going to talk about what that means, right? Simple abundance, happiness, ease, effortless living.
Feeling comfortable in your own skin.
And peaceful. So you were really, I thought I had it down with minimalism, but Tammy really, she's the expert. I'm the expert in the thought management and in losing weight. Right. And Tammy is coming along with what I'm teaching.
She's taught me a lot about the mind stuff. And we're going to put this together, the mind stuff and the minimalism, and it is going to be fantastic.
Yes. So, stay tuned. We should...
Now, we've committed to every day putting up a video that talks about what's happened in our life, progress made, challenges we're experiencing.
Right. And even when we feel like crap, we're going to do it anyways. And it might be a video of like, I feel crappy. And that's the video.
And I might be in my nightgown.
Well, you can see how like spiffy I look today. So anyways, we're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to travel this journey with us. You're going to learn a lot. We're going to have a lot of happiness.
Yes.
We're going to have some not so happiness and a lot of love. And it's going to be great.
And ask us questions.
Yes.
Tell us what you'd like to know. And
when is the Facebook page going to be published?
I can do that like almost immediately.
Okay, we can publish it. It's brand new. There's not a lot of spiffy things on it.
Nope.
But our logo and the Facebook cover are fabulous. Tammy did it.
So we're minimalists and we're going to keep it minimal.
Yeah. Yeah, so don't look for some like crafty, like Pinteresty
We aren't
dog
the-
and pony. That's not going to happen.
We're not the pioneer woman.
No.
She's
We're-
gorgeous. I love it.
We're
But-
two gals from Alaska.
right? In all our glory, with all of our experience and everything. So ask us the questions. You can find us at the Mormon Minimalists.
The Mormon Minimalists.
Because we are the
Mormon
Minimalists.
Minimalists. That's going to be, we're the M&Ms.
Our husband said, "What are you thinking with that name?"
Right. We can't say it. How are they going to type it in?
But we are doing this, and our website will be up live soon, which is also MormonMinimalists.com.
No, without the. But people won't get confused anyways, because it'll be fine. You'll find us. And we're going to do Instagram, and we're going to do some Pinteresty things, and we're doing this YouTube channel. We are doing a little bit of Twitter as an experiment, and we're blogging and videoing.
And this doesn't sound very minimalist, but it is going to be. It's going to be fantastic.
No, I'm thinking that doesn't sound very minimalist. But what we want to do is we want to share what we've learned with you.
Yeah.
That's the important thing.
Because we know that you guys are looking for answers, just like we were. And we were like, how in the heck? How in the heck? And I have read every minimalist book out there. I have read the blogs. I have searched and searched and searched. And what I've come to realize is that the answers are already inside of here. I know what I need to do, but I needed some help figuring out how to trust that. And that's what we're here for.
Yeah. And when I told Tammy the same thing, we just kind of resonated with that tuning fork thing. And then we talked about it, and we know that there are other women out there who resonate with this message, with our message too. And what we've learned can bring you so much joy and happiness and peace and satisfaction and contentment. It's not like a magic pill. There's work that has to happen. But once you figure it out, then everything gets better. Mm-hmm. Everything gets better. And that's what we want to do. We want to help you.
So if you're not sure, if you think we're totally crazy, just hang out with us for a while. You'll be sure we're totally crazy. But it'll be fun, and then you'll want to do it too.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.